In this video, we're going to practice transcription and translation using an actual DNA script. Our first sheet gives us the DNA script, and in order to take DNA to mRNA, we're going to do our transcription. So we're going to base pair match, and the first thing we need to remember is that in RNA, there is no T. Right? Remember, we replace our thymine with uracil, so we're not going to have any T's in our mRNA, we're only going to have U's. So what the first letter is T, that's going to base pair with A. Then we have an A. A normally base pairs with T, but since we have mRNA, that's going to be a U. G pairs, or C pairs with G. Alright, so if we have a C, we're going to have a G. If we have a G, we're going to have a C. If we have a C, we're going to have a G. If we have a T, that's an A. G, G, C, G, G, C. We've got a T, so that means we're going to have an A. And C means we're going to have a G. Now, the tRNA in translation base pairs with the mRNA. So basically we're going back to our DNA script, except we need to remember that we don't have any T's. All we have are U's. So for tRNA, if we're going backwards, then we base pair with A, that's a T. We base pair with U. Oops, see, I just did it. We can't have T's. We have to have U's. U base pairs back with A, G is a C, so C, G, C. A should base pair with T, but we don't have T's, so we're going to do U, C, C, G, C, C, G, no T's, so U, C. Now we need to figure out which amino acid we're going to be coding for our translation. And when we do that, we want to look at the mRNA. So if you get your codon table out, when we look at AUG, AUG codes for methionine. That's our start codon. Then if we look up GCCG, GCG, that codes for aniline. If we look up AGG, that codes for arginine. If we look up CGG, that also codes for arginine. Remember we talked about how amino acids can have more than one codon associated with them. And CAG, that last one is going to be glutamine. Alright, so now let's look at it from a different way. Now we've got mRNA, we need to go backwards to get our DNA and then forwards to get our tRNA. So if we go backwards to DNA, A pairs with T, and we can have a T in dRNA, right? Our U is going to pair with A, and our G with C. So this is T, G, A, T, C, G, A, C, 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 C. Now if we go from that mRNA to the tRNA, remember no U's, or no T's, so we're going to have U, A, C, base pairs with A, that's another U, G, A, another U, C, G, A, C, 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 C. Now when we go to do our amino acids, remember we want to look at our mRNAs. AUG, that's methionine, that's our start. ACU is threonine. AGC is serine. UGG is tryptophan. And GGG is glycine. And at it one more way, if we look at our tRNA, we need to go backwards to get mRNA, and then backwards from mRNA to get tRNA. So base pairs for mRNA, still no T's, only U's. So U base pairs with A with U, C with G. Then G, U, G, 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 C, A, U, A, C. Now back to the DNA. DNA can have T's. So this is going to be TAC, CAC, CCC, CGT, ATG. And in order to get our amino acids, again, we look at our mRNA, AUG. We should know that one by now. That's methionine. That's our start. GUG codes for valine. GGG codes for glycine. GCA codes for alanine. And UAC codes for tyrosine.